Okay, Ben, the way these have been set up is a simple product with custom options. There's better ways to do it, or different ways to do it, I guess, depending on your need. So I'm going to open up a new tab and go in and do and create it right from the start. So the first thing we need to do is set up attributes. An attribute allows you to pre-do the settings, and it allows you to do all that. So catalogs and attributes, manage attributes. Well, first of all, we have to create an attribute set. It gets a little complicated here, so I'm just going to add a new one and call this one glue sizes. Here it is. So attribute co. So we'll call it glue. We'll just call it glue. It has to be in a global view. It has to be a drop-down menu, and it needs to be to create a global, a configurable product. I think they're all the requirements that we need to have it. And it's also a required value, which is yes. And we save that. Then I put in my sizes in here. So I'll call this glue and glue, and then I'll add the options that we have. So we have different sizes here. So we've got this size, here. Default view is that, position is 1, and that'll be our default position, and then we add another option. Back to here. Default is 2, and our last one three. And then we can create that attribute and save it. Now that that's done, we need to, or when that's done, we need to put that into a product or an attribute set. So we go to here to attribute sets, and we're going to create a new one based on our default category. So new one, add new, and we're going to base it on the default one. We're going to call this one glue. And save attribute set. Once it's saved, we then put that glue, there it is there. We just drag this into our set so it's available in the selection, and then we just click save. So that's the hard bit about it. From here it's easy, you just have to set it up. So now we go back to products. We're going to create a new product, and we're going to use glue. So we're going to go I'm sorry, not out of product yet. Products. We're going to add a new product. It's going to be a set on the glue, and it's going to be a configurable product. And then we click go from here and allow us to click on the glue here, which is the attribute that we want to use. And you can set this up with multiple, so it could be glue size, glue color, glue I don't know, toxicity, whatever you want it to be. So from here we continue and we set up our base product. And we just copy across what we have back here. So, and we do this once. So we'll go back through the whole process and we'll just put everything in this product. the skew is going to have to be a little bit different. So I'll we'll just make it. Oops, what am I doing here? Oops, wrong button. One just for the sake of it. The status is enabled, and everything else is good there. We go to price. The price on the first one was $12.10. It will have GST. Next page we want is images. I won't put that in for now. We can just, because I'll have to go and find it, and I don't have it. Inventory is the next one. This is where it's different in that we don't set up the inventory when I go into inventory. We just put it in stock. That's all we do with it there, and then we'll choose our category. And this will be in solvents and miscellaneous. And then we click save. Now, once we click save, we'll go out of this product, and then we go back into it. And here it is here. And this is where we put in our sizes and our weights. So when I click on here, I go down to the associated button here, down the bottom, and this is where I set everything up. So I put my weight in here. So you had the weight in the first one. I'll go back and I'll put that in, and it was that weight. So I'm going to put my weight. It's enabled. It's not visible individually because you just want it as a drop down on the main thing. And then I click my size and the quantity that I have in stock. So I'll put 100 in this case, and then I click Quick Create, and you'll see that it's I've got to put my price in it. If I can do this again. Oh no, here it is here. It is down the bottom there. There's our price. Now the next one, we do exactly the same. So we will change the weight. I don't know the weight, so I'm going to assume it's, how much bigger was it? Twice the size, so I'm going to make it 0.545 will do. It's not visible, it's same thing, 100 stock, and I click Create Quantity, Create Again. There it is, there again, you see it in here. And I can adjust the price in here as well. So I can change the price of that up to whatever you want it to be. I think we actually had it in here. Let me look here. So the price of that was plus 220. So price plus 220. And then we do the next one as well, exactly the same. So the next one is twice as big again, so I'm going to make that say 0.980, something along those lines. There it is there, 100 in stock, quick create. You can see it's much quicker if you have lots and lots of these to do. It gets really, really fast. And then we can add the difference in here. So it's 27.20. I'm not too sure if that's your, that has to be in addition to the price. Okay, that there. And now we've set our product up. We click save. As it's thinking. And here's our three products here. Now for some reason that didn't pick up that price, so I'm going to have to find out why that is. Okay, but you can see that we've now got three prices. So if we go back to that product in here, and we go to our miscellaneous solvents, you see there's a glue in there with no picture. There it is. Click on it. and then we click on here, and yes, it changes the price there. So you can see how that works and changes the price. So that's what you have to do. So if they want just the basic one, it's there, and it will add as it goes up like that. And then we put our image in it. We just need to put the image in the main one, and we're all done. Hopefully that helps you through it. Again, any questions, give me a call.